Okay, so you've chosen to clear and channel fear of detachment. So go ahead and get your lemon. Okay, I put mine in a roller bottle for this exercise because I'm going to be doing quite a few in a row. So if this is an acute manifestation of this emotion, you can feel good about applying the oil directly and using a bottle to inhale from. Or, like I did yesterday, you can put the oil on a diffuser mechanism to diffuse it so it's not on you or from a bottle. Okay, and then for the application, if you want, and if it's not acute, you can dilute it 3% into a roller bottle to make that easier. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to name the emotion that you're working with. So I am working with fear of detachment. I'm working with overcoming fear of detachment. I'm working on clearing and channeling my fear of detachment. Then we're going to take our oil, our lemon, and we're going to take 3 to 5 calm and cleansing breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. Now we're going to take our index finger and we're going to press at the base of our skull where our skull meets our spinal column, pulsating firm pressure while we take 3 to 5 more deep, calming, cooling breaths as we tap into the release point for these emotions. As we breathe in, we can breathe in peace and calmness. And as we breathe out, we can breathe out criticism and judgment. Breathing in peace and calmness and releasing criticism and judgment. Breathing in peace and calm. And exhaling criticism and judgment. Now we're going to go ahead and you can either remain holding your lemon or you could put it down. And we're going to sit with this emotion, this fear of detachment, and let it bring to mind a memory that we've either recently experienced or that comes up frequently, or that just has a strong emotional presence to it. And we're going to let that memory play out as if it were a movie playing in our head. We're going to put as much in it as possible, what we felt, what we thought, what we said, what we smelt, what were we doing, how was our body, and any and all sensory information we can provide ourselves. And we're going to remember what it felt like to be in the moment of this emotion. As things come up, do your best to not be judgmental, but to be curious and compassionate. If you find something difficult, do your best to be courageous and to stay calm. ahead and pause the video and restart it when you're ready. Okay, so experiencing that memory should have created some type of internal dialogue in your body, and you may have noticed feeling shifts and changes, and that's a good thing. The lemon that we're using it in order to allow the free-flowing positive side of these emotions to take place by strengthening the aspects of the other elements to help suppress the overflow and to help support the natural free-flowing energy. So now we're going to go ahead and take our lemon again, and we're going to take 3 to 5 deep breaths while we're pulsating pressure on the emotion points. We're breathing in the truth of our memory, and we're breathing out the excess energy. Breathing in the truth and the fullness of the memory, and breathing out the excess stored energy. Okay, so now we're going to press on the alarm point. And for this particular emotion, it's the very first point we were doing, the release, right there at the spinal cord. Okay, so we're going to push right back there, and we're going to take 3 to 5 breaths right here. And at this point, often you'll feel an energetic shift. And now we're going to be ready to look at the other side of the emotion. So again, you can put your lemon down. And the other side of fear of detachment is the feeling of being sustained. So I want you to take a minute to think about a time where you felt that you had everything you needed from the people around you in that moment, and you were fully sustained with them, in them, and through them. Okay, for some people this is difficult to recall their personal memory, and they may need to draw on a vicarious memory of a family, friend, or loved one, or even a memory from a movie or book that they've read. Once you have the memory, call it to mind, and again, let it play out like a movie in your head. Bring in all the elements. What you felt, what you saw, what you tasted, what you heard, what you sensed, and all the different people that participated in that memory for you. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video and restart it when you're ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say our way out. I have 3 on here. You can choose one of these, or you can come out with your own. So I stand alone. God alone sustains me. Man does not live on bread alone, but on the promises of God. So choose the way out statement that sounds the most true for you now in this moment, and repeat it boldly with sureness of faith 3 times out loud. Now we're going to go ahead and take our oil, whether you have it as a dropper or a roller. We're going to put it in our non-dominant hand. Okay. We're going to do 3 clockwise circles. We're going to go ahead and put the oil in our index finger. And we're going to press again on that alarm point. So at the base of the skull. We're going to take 3 to 5 breaths. I'm going to go ahead and put the oil in my thumb as well, and we're going to pulsate on the back of the head on that point to keep this emotion from coming back, right? It blocks this emotional energy. And 3 to 5 breaths here. That completes this practice. Now I'll ask you to go ahead and skip to the next section and provide us some feedback. What was this like for you? What did you experience? What came to mind? And how are you feeling now? Okay, and of course, please drop me a few lines of feedback for how you liked this course. Thank you so much for participating, and I hope to have you back at a later time for a different topic. Have a blessed day and oil away.